everyone, Miss Karen here, and we're here with Playtime again on a Friday afternoon. Good to see everyone again, all my friends from the past couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our wonderful handy dandy whistle. Here we go. Grab onto some of those clouds and stop all that snow from coming down. Get those clouds and take that snow back. All right, let's go ahead and do a couple of our little wiggles. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good job. Good wiggling. All right, how about this time we do a couple of our, well, instead of marching, let's do some stomps. You have to do stomps. Stomps, stomp, stomp, stomp. Good stomping. I think I heard you all the way here. That was pretty good. All right, how about if we do a couple of our hula hoops? Here we go. Remember, we do hula hoop, hula hoop. Two more. Wonderful. You did a great job on that. All right, how about if we do, how about if we do a rainbow? Here we go. With your fingers, just make a rainbow in the sky. Ooh, and back. Ooh, again. Ooh, and back. Ooh. I'm going to do it with my whistle. Here we go. One more. Beautiful! I love rainbows. Now this time, let's go ahead and make this shape. Now, I'm going to show you the shape and see if you can know what it is. Here we go. Ooh. What do you think that was? Let me try it again. Here we go. Watch. Ooh. I'll give you a hint. It also looks like this. Do you know what that is? It's a heart. Right, it is a heart. So let's see if we can do a heart. Here we go. Take our hands, our fingers like this, and we're going to go out. Ooh. Good job. All right. How about if we do a couple of our wiggles again and go around in a circle. And here we go. We're all the way back down. Oh, I can tell we're all ready for our story. We've got our minds and our bodies. But before we can do that story, we have to do our playtime song. So everyone get your playtime hands ready. Remember, put out your thumbs and put out your fingers. And that is playtime. Here we go. Everyone set? You see those playtime hands? You got them? Here we go. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. Everyone stand up. Get those wiggles out. Friday, Friday, jiggles out. You got it. Good job. Go around a little circle. All right. Now let's make that heart. Ooh. And heart like we do with our fingers. Here we go. Get ready to sit down. playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, everyone. Awesome! You did a great job. I heard all of your voices all the way here. So, I have to ask you, do you know what special day is on Sunday? Some of you know? You're right. It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. And that's the day we get to celebrate our mothers. Whether they're with us now, or maybe they've gone, or maybe there's going to be moms to soon be. All kinds of celebrations. Well, you know what? I wonder what kind of things you'll do on Mother's Day and for your mother. What do you think? What are some things you could do? Oh, that's a great idea. You could make them breakfast in bed. You might need to have a little help making the breakfast. Let's see what else you could do. You could go pick some flowers. Give them a nice bouquet of flowers, right? You might be able to make them something. Who doesn't like to color pictures and makes things with your hands? That would be a fun thing to do. And maybe you could go out to dinner. Maybe bring some dinner in and have something at your house. So many different things you could do for Mother's Day. Well, you know what? I have a book today, and my book is talking about celebrating Mother's Day. And the thing about it is that sometimes when you want to celebrate something, you might need a little bit of help from the rest of your family so that you can celebrate it, right? And that's what our book is about today. Our book is called The Night Before Mother's Day. The Night Before Mother's Day. Now let's look at our cover of our book here. Let's see if we can see some of the things on there that you think maybe the little girls, we have a little girl here, and we have another little girl on top, looks like maybe on top of Daddy here. Some of the things that they may have done for celebrating Mom. Well, I'm looking in this picture here, and I see some flowers with a pretty ribbon on it. Oh, I see a picture. Maybe someone drew a picture. Oh, look at the chairs decorated. It has a little sign that says Mom and has X's and O's. You know what X's and O's are? X's and O's means kisses and hugs. And it looks like they may have made a little crown because she's going to be a queen for the day, right? So we're going to read our story about the night before Mother's Day. And like I said, sometimes you need a little help from everybody to make a celebration just right. Now the fun thing about our story today is if you remember around Christmas time, there's a special story called The Night Before Christmas. Well, our story reads a little bit like that. And we don't really have a lot of time to compare the two stories, but Miss Karen might point out a couple of things on how The Night Before Christmas and The Night Before Mother's Day are a little bit the same in our book. So here we go. 'Twas the night before Mother's Day, when as quiet as a mouse, Dad told us his plan to get Mom out of the house. I wonder why they want to get her out of the house. Because they have a plan, maybe for celebrating Mom's Day, right? Now this is what I was telling you about. 'Twas the night before Mother's Day, when as quiet as a mouse. When you have the story of the night before Christmas, it was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. It's a little bit the same. Let's see what's next. Her sneakers were set by the doorway with care, in hopes that the running pals soon would be there. Oh, looks like she set the sneakers out, just like in her other book. You put your stockings out. She's waiting for her running pals. Ooh, she's going to get a little exercise. That's a good idea. Then out in the yard, there arose quite a crowd. "Come on, let's go, girl," her friends shouted real loud. And those are her friends, and they're all going to go jogging together. So Mom in her sweatsuit and red baseball cap plugged in her earphones and jogged off in a snap. There goes Mom. Let's see what's going to happen now. Away to the kitchen we flew like a flash, as if we were running a 100-yard dash. What do you think they're going to go to the kitchen for? They want to hurry, right? Maybe they're going to make something. I wonder what they're going to make. My next little surprise. We measured and mixed a delicious cake batter, then blended the frosting. Oops, way too much splatter. Looks like they're making a cake because they said cake batter. It looks like a lot of fun though. Maybe a little messy, but sometimes it gets a little messy in the kitchen when you're making something yummy. We made fancy cards, adding our I love yous and a special coupon that Mom sure could use. Oh, that's a great idea. Giving Mom a coupon for Mom's Day, right? Maybe it'd be something might say, "I will help you fold the laundry," or maybe they'll give her something special, like a little back rub or something. And all those pretty cards they made. See, just like I said, you can make lots of things. When Mom came home, she saw the mess in the sink. "What I miss?" she asked. "Nothing," Dad said with a wink. We children then nestled all snug in our beds, while visions of Mom danced in our heads. Oh, that's a good one from the story from Christmas. The children were all nestled in their beds with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads. This is visions of their mom dancing in their heads, because the next day was Mother's Day. They're probably real excited. The next morning we presented a giant bouquet. "It's for you, Mom," we cried. "Happy Mother's Day!" Oh, nice. Beautiful flowers. Oh, I wonder if they picked those themselves. They're beautiful. She read both of our cards and, after wiping her eyes, said, "A private spa session? What a lovely surprise!" We took Mom to the kitchen where our spa was set up, and Dad served her black coffee in an extra large cup. Oh, how wonderful! They have a little spa made for her. Maybe they're going to soak her feet, maybe do her nails, right? Pamper Mom on Mother's Day, because it's her special day. We rubbed her shoulders and we massaged her feet, and Ma sighed and smiled. "You kids are so sweet." I wrapped a towel turban to cover her hair. Then we dabbed on a mud mask. No mess anywhere. Oh, look at that. Her own private spa. She even got a mud mask. I'll bet you her skin's going to be nice and soft when she's done. I painted her nails with glittery fun, a top coat of polish. Voila! Manicure done. Dad said, the chef will be serving a divine gourmet brunch. That's a meal that comes between breakfast and lunch. Oh, so she had her spa. Now she's going to have a yummy brunch. So Mom hurried off to go and get dressed. We took seats at the table, behaving our best. When what do our wondering eyes should appear but the perfect model for Mother of the Year? Her eyes, how they sparkled, her brown hair, how curly. Her cheeks were like roses, her skirt very twirly. We raised our juice glasses and offered a toast to the world's greatest mom, and that's not a boast. Oh, look at the cake. That's the cake they made. We love Mom. She has her crown, and they're toasting her. Mom thanked us for everything. It brought her such cheer. She wished it could be Mother's Day every day of the year. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Wasn't that a great book about Mother's Day? And as you could see, there was lots of things that they needed help with, the kids needed help with, but there was a lot of things they could do on their own for Mother's Day. Well, you know what? I thought that maybe we would look at our story and we would retell it, because sometimes we want to make sure we didn't miss anything in our story. So I have a fun little activity I'm going to have us do. I've got some little pictures, and they are kind of little, but we're going to see if we can put our story back in order. The first thing that happened, and then after that, it's called sequencing. So let's see, what do we think the first thing that happened? Let's see. How about this one right here? This one says, I have a plan to get Mom out of the house. So Dad had a plan with the little kids. Now, maybe Mom left the house yet. Let's see, where's Mom leaving the house? Maybe that was next. Let's see, we'll put that next. All right, what do you think is after that? Do you think maybe she was standing in the kitchen with the kids? Well, if she left, she'd have to come back, so maybe she did. So let's see. We're going to look at some of our pictures here. We're going to see, by looking in our book, whether or not we have the right sequence so far. So here we go. The first one was Dad and the girls making a plan. Let's see. I'll show you my book real quick. Did this look like Dad and the girls making a plan? Well, it sure does. So I think we got that one right. Let's see what our second one was. Getting Mom out of the house to go jogging. Well, that looks right. Those are her friends. It says, I am going jogging with my friends. Perfect. All right, let's see. What's after that one? She's getting ready to go jogging. Oh, Dad and the kids are ready to go into the kitchen to make something. So I don't think we have the right picture. Let me see if I can find one with Dad in it. Let's see. Dad and the kids making, I'll bet you it's down here. Look, we're going to switch this one around. Okay, and there's Dad and the girls making something. All right. So let's see what else. Well, I think maybe Mom did come home from jogging and she saw the mess that was in the kitchen. She didn't get mad. She was just wondering what was going on, right? All right, after that, let's see. I think the kids probably got ready to go to sleep. So here they are in their beds, thinking of Mom and thinking of Mother's Day. And then maybe they were helping Mom in the kitchen here. And then, oh, and Mom being in bed. Well, wait a minute. I don't think that would be right. They're in bed at night, and then Mom was in her bed, and they gave her flowers. Remember in our story, they gave her flowers? Then she came out in the kitchen, and she was looking at everything that the little girls did for her. And at the very end, they said, "The world's greatest mom." So we just retold the story, putting all the pictures in the right order. That's great, but you remember, you can always go back into your book to make sure you did it the right way, right? All right, well, that was kind of fun to do it that way. Put this over here and out of the way. Well, one fun thing that I noticed in the story was that the little girls made some things for their mom for Mother's Day. They made some things with their hands. Well, you know what? That got me thinking, and it got me looking. I picked up a few things around my house here. This is a necklace that my son made me for Mother's Day one year. And it's made out of macaroni, right? And then he put it on a string, and it's a nice necklace. And it was real easy for him to make. He strung it at school. Then I found this one for my daughter. It's a little hat that she colored, and it says, "Hats off to Mom." And it has all kinds of pages that she colored herself, and she wrote on it. And that was so special that I got it for Mother's Day one year. So I thought that maybe you might want to try making something for your mom, or maybe for your grandmother, or an aunt, or someone you know who's a mom, or a mom figure. So I had a real easy thing for you to make. I want to show it to you. It is a flower, but the flower is made using your hand, right? My husband was saying how fun this could be, like a little fan for you too. This little flower, it's very easy to make. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make. I'm going to put this one right here on the table, and I'm going to show you. All I did was I took some paper. I started with some green paper. Now, it's just a construction paper, but if you don't have any green construction paper, you just have a piece of white paper, you can just take your crayons and color it green. And it's perfect. And then I just cut it. It's about 4 inches over. I just cut it so that I'm going to wrap it around a little toilet paper roll, right? So, I cut my paper so it looks like this. Now I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to roll it around the toilet paper roll, just like that. And I have a little bit of tape here that I'm going to use to keep it together. Maybe it works right. There we go. All right. And then I have a little piece of tape just to keep it on, just to make sure it doesn't come off again. Handy dandy tape. There you go. So that would be my stem of the flower here. Now, then I took a piece of, I chose blue because I had a yellow one here. I chose blue. You could choose any color. Again, if you don't have a construction paper, then go ahead and just use a piece of white paper and color it any way you want. Anything you want is fine. Then I just took my hand and I traced it. I traced my hand. And then I got this. And this is the hand, right? Now the next thing, it's not too difficult. I took a little piece of the green paper that I had from before and I made a couple little leaves, just like this. There's one. And this is the second one. I'm just going to put those on real quick. All right? So here we go. And I'm just using this real quick to put on. There we go. Okay, I stuck that one on like that. That one's going down a little bit, that's okay. And I have another one that I'm going to stick on, just like this. All right. Put this one right down here. All right, so now I've got my leaves on. Now, we have to be able to put our flower on. So I just took a little pair of scissors just like this, and I cut. Now you have to get someone to help you with this because you don't want to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. You're just going to cut a little bit down on each side, just like that. Then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to slide it in. Turn it this way so you can see it. I'm going to slide this right in, just like this. There we go. And now I have a little flower. And you can decorate your flower. You can put anything on it you want. You can use any kind of colors you want. But you've got some leaves and you've got the stem. So just a little something if you wanted to try. All right, as a little project. All right, put that one over there. So we talked about having people help us when we're trying to do something. And it's okay to get a little bit of help, especially for Mother's Day, because you can make everything so wonderful when you have a little bit of help with it. So see if you can have someone help you out with some of our little projects right here. But I thought before we leave today, I think we should do a song, because we always have to do a song. And since we're celebrating Mother's Day, we're going to do a Mother's Day song. So I want everyone to stand up so we can do our Mother's Day song. It's real simple, and you'll catch right on because we do a lot of the same lines over and over again. So here we go. It's called Happy Mother's Day. Ready? If you love your mother, clap your hands. If you love your mother, clap your hands. If you love your mommy, clap your hands. If you love your mommy, clap your hands. Happy Mother's Day, I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Great job. Here we go. If you love your mommy, stomp your feet. If you love your mommy, stomp your feet. Stomp them really good. If you love your mommy, stomp your feet. If you love your mommy, stomp your feet. Happy Mother's Day, I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Here we go. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. If you love your mommy, jump up and down. Happy Mother's Day, I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. If you love your mommy, touch your elbows. Touch your elbows. Touch your knees. Touch your toes. Now freeze. Touch your hip bones. Touch your wrists. Touch your nose. Blow a kiss. Happy Mother's Day, I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I love you more than I can say. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Wasn't that a fun song? Oh, I love that one. All right. Well, my friends, we've come to a close. We got to celebrate Mother's Day a few days early. Gave you some ideas. It's all kinds of wonderful things you can do for your mom. Helping her around the house, making her a little something, just making her feel special on that special day. Now, on our website, we have a www.erieplayhouselive.com. We have a couple of coloring sheets. If you want to, just go ahead and download them, and you can color them whenever you want. I have this one here. That is some pretty flowers. It says Happy Mother's Day. And then a cute little one. A mommy turtle and her baby turtle. A little flower and a cupcake. And you could color that if you'd like to. Now, on Monday, Miss Trish will be here to read a nice new story for you. All right? So before we leave, let's go ahead and do our goodbye song. And remember, everyone stay safe out there. All right? Here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you in 3 days. Goodbye, everyone. Happy Mother's Day.